of Just Jess. I am super pumped. I've been waiting to do this for a very long time and I've been pushing it off and I'm finally doing it. It's a good morning. Oh my God, guys, look. What a creep. Anyway, I am super excited and first off, let's spill the beans. Nothing like a fresh brewed coffee in the morning. Get it? Got the beans. Okay. So, my name is Jessica by... Oh! It's Rogers now. Ah! My name is Jessica Rogers. My former name was Bytatis, okay? So, I'm still trying to get used to it. I'm currently 22 years old. I will be 23 in 6 weeks. I am a Gemini, so you know what they say. I currently live in Florida, and I am doing this just because so many people asked me. I just thought, why not? And because this is like the perfect time to start doing stuff like this because there's nothing else to freaking do. All right, so as you guys know, I said a little earlier, I got married about 2 months ago to the love of my life. And that was like a secret little wedding. It's a shock to everybody. I will do a future video on it though. So no worries. You guys can questions and whatever you want about it and I'll make a future video on it, okay? However though, like my husband, his name is Julian Rogers. He is a firefighter paramedic for Florida. And I am currently an EMT that works for an ambulance company in Florida. And we met at school. So we fell in love, moved in, and got married. Boop! Surprise! So there's that. I have one cat. His name's Kitty. And I used to have another cat named Zayden. I actually had to put him down earlier this month. He had a urine blockage. This was his 4th one within 12 months. And according to the vet, we could try surgeries and that wouldn't be guaranteed. Or he could just live in pain for the rest of his life. And you know, it was a very hard decision, but I put him down and I know like he is in peace. He was 7 years old, which is still kind of young for like cat years, but you know, like that was my baby and I thought I made the best decision. But let me go get Kitty. Buddy, meet Kitty. This is Mr. Stinkers. His real name is Kitty. My husband named him. And we got him one day at PetSmart. I literally went in to get food for my cat. And we came out with a kitten. He will be a year old next month. And he's gotten so big. I get a lot of questions as to referring to my work. Yes, I'm an EMT. Yes, it sucks right now as I'm working out there on the streets during this pandemic. It is rough. I've already been quarantined. I've been tested. I'm just waiting for my results. I felt like crap. Some days are better. It's just not easy right now. I haven't seen my family in I would say almost 2 months. To be separated just because like you've been exposed around it and you're around it every day when you work, it's rough. You can't see any of your friends. More to that, I am actually in school right now, which is really cool. It sucks because it's online. I am currently working on my bachelor's for elementary education. Yes, I know it's a complete twist. I've tried a lot of many degrees and minors. I started off with, oh, let's be a nurse practitioner, work my way up to doctor. And I interned at a hospital and I was in the OR and ER and I thought it was cool. And then I couldn't do the hospital life. So I was like, let's be psychiatrist. And the demand is not needed. It's actually decreased for the demand in the next 5 years by 15%, which is actually pretty bad. So I was like, okay, well, that's gonna be harder to find a job unless I get my master's or doctorate. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna be a social worker. I was in the foster care system. I was lucky enough to be adopted and I want to give back as much as I can. So I thought, why not be a social worker? However, I do not want to work for the system. I'd rather volunteer my time for the system. I did that and then I was like, you know what is challenging? What's fun? I love the medical field. I love getting down and dirty. And I was like, let's be a firefighter. I was like, hell yeah. This was before I met my husband. was hardcore training, sweat, vest, mask. I even did the PAT, which is a physical exam to get in. I did so much. I went to school. I had to be an EMT in order to go to fire school here in Florida in the program I wanted to go into. And so I did that. And then after being on the road, it just wasn't for me. I didn't want to do it anymore. It was draining. It was, I mean, yeah, you have your good days and you have a good patient, 1 out of 50, you know, but most of them, it sucks. It's hard. It's not easy, and it's not meant for everybody, and they don't teach you that in school, and they don't teach you that on the road, and you're excited and you get a car accident, or you're doing your first cardiac arrest, and you know, it's rough. It wasn't say like fun at first. It was exciting because it was something new. Now, like, it's the same old thing in the same old county, doing the same old thing. As a firefighter, the only difference is I would be in a station. I wouldn't be in a truck all day long, and you have longer hours, probably better pay, and the only difference is, like, we both go the same call. We both see the same type of patients. It's just you guys don't transport unless you need to, and if you have a rescue. And so for me, I was like, I need to do more than just go out there and help maintain lives. I'm still gonna do it on the side because I worked really hard and it's still a good job. It's just not a career for me. So I thought, might as well do education. And I love children, so I thought, why not do the little ones? I was a nanny for a little bit, and I absolutely loved it. I loved teaching them. I loved keeping on a schedule. They look forward to me. I love hearing about their days. It was just like the brightest, happiest times for me was when I was a nanny. And so here I am. So I'm in school for that. I got questions because this is a Q&A, and so I went on my Instagram. I did one of the polls. I did Ask Me Anything, and I answered actually a lot from right there, but here are some of the other questions. What are my talents? I would say my past talents, because I was a dancer. I was a competitive dancer. I did ballet, point, jazz, contemporary, lyrical. I even did the fun stuff, which was like circus arts. So I did silks, and then I did the lyra, which was the metal hoop, and I did that, and that was really fun. It was harder, but it was more like challenging on myself. And I did that throughout my high school years. I also was on the high school dance team that me and my best friend helped. It was small, but it got bigger, and it was our last couple of years of high school that we started it and did it together. I absolutely loved it. And then once I got out of high school, you know, like I was an adult, you know, 18, 19. And in the dance world, unless you're going professional, you're too old. And so I stopped competing. Now I just cook and work out, and I don't really have any talents besides that. Sorry. But I make some bomb. So that is exciting. My favorite dishes of all time, I know this sounds bad, is chili. I don't know why, but chili is like the most basic, and so much you can do with it. Like, get me some ground turkey, some ground beef. We can even do chicken if we're doing a white chicken chili, and add some jalapenos and boop 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 and some boop boop boop, and then last for a couple days. I can feed a whole army. Yeah, that's my favorite. Whew. But I can cook other stuff too. Like, I love seared fish and couscous. I love my vegetables. I love soups. So I will make more videos, and I'll do more if you follow me on my Instagram. I do a lot of posts, and I do a lot of sharing on my stories as well. So that's pretty neat. I love working out. I actually haven't done it in a while because my work schedule has been really rough. I went from night shift all the way up to morning shift, and I work 4:30 in the morning until 16:30, and like mid-afternoon, evening. And then by the time I'm home, and like that's a 12-hour shift, and by the time I get home, it's like 5-ish because of traffic and getting home. And then I'm exhausted because I've already been up since 2, and it's already been 16 hours of me being up. So it's just, I know I've been doing excuses, but I'm gonna go back on the prowl and I'm gonna go work out. Question here is, what are your favorite gym exercises? Woo! Woo! I can go all day on this, but I'm gonna keep it nice and short. It's gotta be legs. I hate doing legs, but I love doing legs. Give me squats. I love squat racking. I love squatting. I love squatting heavy. Like, I'm gonna fall over and break my back heavy. I'm starting to enjoy deadlifts too, because in the beginning of my deadlift journey, because it is a journey. And if anybody tells you different, they're lying. It's a journey. You have to start off small and you have to start off light, because I did. I hurt my back. Not bad, but I did hurt it. I do have like an 8-year-old body though. Dance really ruins that for you. And once you start going heavy and do pumping more and you see that pump, like, that's the best feeling. And that's the same way for my squat rack. And I also love doing shoulders, because you see that pump and you know when you're hitting it, you're like, ooh. Yeah. But my best feature is probably my butt. And that's from working out a lot. So that's it. How big is your family? I have a huge flipping family. Like, I was born in Connecticut and I moved around a lot, and I went from all the way up to Connecticut all the way down here. And I was raised for half my life here, and I was here with my mother and my father and then my brothers. And then when I got into high school, I was placed into the foster care. I was actually placed with my grandmother. She passed away a couple months later with me being placed with her. And then I was placed in the foster care system. And then I was placed with a lovely family. And then I was adopted before my 18th birthday. And with that, I gained another family. I gained another sister. I never had a sister before, a younger sister. And I gained a very loving, big family. So I'm very blessed with that. And then my husband has a sister and mother, and they are great also. So I do have a big family, and I'm very blessed for that, because when you come from a very small, intimate family to a big one, it changes your whole perspective, especially around the holidays. And what is your favorite holiday? Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I don't know if it's just because I'm a fatty and I love all the foods. I love the candy, and then give me the mashed potatoes, and then give me the more gravy. Woo! And then give me Christmas cookies. I freaking love it. And the happiness and everyone being together, like, that is my favorite. I love it. I can't remember, I can't think of the name. It's driving me nuts. But whatever the Hallow Thank Miss is. I think that's what it is. Hallow Thank Miss, yeah. He's coming out to play. Little chicken nugget. My favorite things to do here in Florida is probably the beaches. Like, that's the #1 thing. I also love my theme parks, like Busch Gardens, Disney World, Universal. I love it. I'm like a kid at heart. I didn't get to experience a lot as a kid, so I am doing it all now. Do I like roller coasters? That was one of the questions. No, I do not. I think I'm one of the few people, because all my friends absolutely love roller coasters, but I cannot stand the feeling of drops. I don't mind going upside down. I don't mind twirls. I don't mind fastness. I don't mind any of it. I just can't do the big drops, and sorry, but I will be like that girl that comes with. I'll come with, tag along, we'll walk up in the line, and then I'll say all your stuff, and I'll be that mom, and I'll be cheering you guys. I'll be like, woo, 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 yeah, yeah, you know, and I'll take your videos and pictures, and that's me. But I'll go on other rides, okay? It's just not my favorite. So if you guys have any more questions, please comment down below. I am open to anything. If you want to message me on here, if you want to message me on Instagram, go for it. If you want to keep updated with me, just follow me on Instagram, because for that I will follow up for everything else. I do have a next video coming, and it's a secret one, and we have a big surprise for everybody. So stay tuned for that one. If you guys though can like and subscribe, that'll be awesome. Other than that, you guys have a great day and thanks for watching. Bye.